Watching my live stream, yeah, it's there's an issue with the tripod. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better now. Hello everybody, JAC Plane Spotting 314, Monday, March 23rd. Today is back to school day after March break. Hopefully this is live, and otherwise I guess it's private on YouTube for now. Check out this guy.
Alpha, hold short, Alpha, Echo, Golf, Hotel, cross runway 33 right, cross runway 33 left. Got a port away, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Alpha.
And we got somebody else coming in.
Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedure prior to departure must inform ATC of contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC if you have information Alpha. Toronto Pearson information Alpha. Weather at 14000.
Want to hear a sexy voice?
At Niner. Visibility 15. 2,800 view. Ceiling 4,000 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition.
Can't get them all. Oh, and we got another one coming in.
6. Dry.
Oops.
Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid.
Air Canada.
112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes.
And there's Eddie there's Emirates in the distance. You can't get them all the time. The other runway.
Runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedure prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC if you have information Bravo. Toronto Pearson information side. Weather at 15000. 3010. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requires engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform an ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Charlie. Toronto Pearson information Charlie. Weather at 15000 at 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Humid 4,500 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14273. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas.
You might have a Dash 8 coming in.
Aircraft requires engine.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Toronto Pearson Runway Z, JAC plane spotting 314. Arrivals on 06 right. And I think we have a Dash 8 coming in.
Toronto Pearson. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500.
Yeah, this is the first time for this new technology at 06 rights. And I actually have ATC from my scanner on, although it's the tape recording.
Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway.
Most days, every time, most times I come out here, it's always an experiment.
At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Charlie. Toronto Pearson information Charlie. Weather at 15000. 010 at 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform an ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Charlie. Toronto Pearson information Charlie. Weather at 15000. Wind 010 at 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring
that.
Temperature 1, dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 left. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Gallon. At 14273. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Gallon. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Due to small bird activity in the Toronto area, inform ATC if you have information, Charlie.
Well, I hope I'm live.
Information, Charlie. Weather at 15002.
There is a view on my iPad, but it's a view of the southeast corner of the airport, where they're going to be extending Terminal 1. Apparently I'm live.
Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06.
I think it's 11:13. So I've probably been out here.
Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112.
Okay, so apparently three people are watching. Great. That's better than 0. And I think I've been out here for 18 minutes. So we're going to try to go longer than 18 minutes. Got to put on my gloves. And I think we have a private plane coming in.
Toronto, Houston, information, Charlie. Weather at 15002. 3010. At 8. Visibility 15.
Wonder how much this guy costs. Sorry, wonder how much this bird would cost. Either to own or to rent. But you know the saying, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid.
Okay.
Heading 300 to 103000.
There you go. That sounds a little more live.
Tango again. Look for those tangos closer to Taiwan. I just had a report of some thought on my alpha kill. I'm going to take a picture. The 5-0, looking for an approximate Charlie, Alpha 010. Order 783, monitor car 1187. Track 410, standby.
We got another private.
ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right.
And now we have our sexy tape recording.
Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue.
Oh, apparently the runways are dry.
At 142.
I think that's good news.
Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area.
Yeah, there's goose and bird activity everywhere on the planet.
Here 3640. Western 1110 Tower, line up runway 05. Line up 05, Western 1110, good morning. 808, where you parking today? Sure, is that good, 808? 808, thanks, taking the Delta 1 across runway 06. The 1 across 06, that's 808. Should 2506, trying to get A runway 0. 5, it is Charlie altimeter 3010, taxi Sierra Cross, runway 15 left, hold short of Tango. We are at Tango, holding short of Fox, west head to 560. Squad to Korean Air 282, heavy push up.
Oh.
Canada 741, monitor tower 1187. 1187, Air Canada 741. Score at 148, continue Bravo, hold short Bravo 3. Tractor 410 tow, Bravo now, and hold short of Bravo 3.
Okay, we got somebody coming in.
Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Drive. Technical ready. Balance at 1427. Yeah, 3648, turn right track to right, come on course.
Right, come on course, 010, taxi Juliet, cross runway 15 right. Juliet, cross 15 right. Jet 2506, follow Korean ahead, Echo Golf Hotel, cross runway 11. Okay, Golf Korean, Echo Golf Hotel, cross 2 left,
I think we got a heavy coming in.
Jet 2506, thanks. There will be company on your frequency shortly up 2560. Just use caution with the idea. Jet 2506, check. South Airport 501, check airway with that. Maintenance 25, contact ground 1219.
There we are.
Sport 148, contact ground 1219.
I heard the name Korea mentioned a few times, but this looks more like Air Canada.
Runway surface condition. Runway 061. Runway condition code 6. 6. Drive. Chemical residence balance at 14112. Aircraft small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ETC if you have information, Charlie. Toronto Pearson information, Charlie.
And it is snowing. You probably can't see the flags. I saw some at home, and I just saw a few now.
4,500 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter tree 009er. Up. Runway condition code 6. Drive. Chemical residue present. Valid at 1427 Zulu. Runway surface condition. Runway 061. Runway condition code 6. Drive. Chemical residue present. Valid at 1411 Zulu. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC Toronto Pearson. Rendering 1. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid at 1427 Zulu. Runway surface condition. Runway dry, chemical residue present, Dallas, at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Due to small burn activities in Toronto area, Toronto Pearson Information Charlie. Weather at 1500 Zulu, wind 010, at 8, visibility 15, 3,500 feet, ceiling 4,500 overcast, temperature 1, dew point -5, altimeter 3009, approach, ILS runway 06 right, landing runway 06 right, departing runway 05, runway surface condition, runway 05, runway condition code 6, dry, chemical residue present, Dallas, at 14217, runway surface condition, runway 06 right, runway condition code 6, dry, chemical residue present, Dallas, at 14117, aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Charlie. Toronto Pearson Information Charlie. Weather at 1500 3010 at 8. Visibility 15, 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 1, dew point -5. Altimeter 3001. Approach. ILS runway 06.
So, in case anybody hasn't noticed, my video has improved and the audio has improved. I'm back to, I'm now using an actual camera, Sony a6400, with its sound mic to do live stream. So video and audio should be improved. I'm not going to say super improved because that's a matter of opinion.
Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Due to small bird activity in the Toronto area, Toronto weather at 1500
Just hope that this is actually live on YouTube and not private. But if it's private, I'll just have to deal with it and put it on as public.
ILS runway 06 right, landing runway 06 right, departing runway 05, runway surface condition, runway 05, runway condition code 6, dry, chemical residue present,
And we got a private coming.
runway surface condition, runway 06 right, runway condition code 6, dry, chemical residue present, Dallas, at 14112, aircraft
There he is.
That's 430 Toronto Tower, wind 010, you are cleared on runway 06 right. Land 6 right, Jazz 430. 4,000, 4118. For Kilo. Cross runway 5, I'm on Gillette, Kilo.
Inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC. Toronto Pearson information style. Weather at 1500 Zulu. Wind 010. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Cooling 4,500 feet. Temperature 1.5. Altimeter 3009. Observe. ILS runway 06 left. Landing runway 06 left. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. Dry. Dry.
There we go, dash in.
Present. Dallas at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 left. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform
Yeah, we got snow.
Weather at 1500 Zulu. Wind 010. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500.
You probably can't see it.
4,500 overcast. Temperature 2.5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 left. Landing runway 06 left. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 left. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information challenge. Toronto Pearson information challenge. Weather at 1500 at 8. Visibility 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 2.5. Altimeter 3009. Observe. ILS departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify.
Ethiopia is moving.
Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information challenge. Toronto Pearson information challenge. Weather at 1500. Wind 010. At 8.
Pardon me. I hope you didn't hear me burp.
2,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 overcast. Temperature 2.5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 left. Runway condition code 6. 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present. Dallas at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information challenge. Toronto Pearson information challenge. Weather at 1500. Wind 010. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06.
Sorry, I missed one.
Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine and 4 ice clearing procedures prior to departure.
Sorry, missed it.
ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC if you have information challenge. Toronto Pearson information challenge. Weather at 15002. Wind 010. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 over 10. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. Chemical
sorry.
residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft required.
Gotcha.
Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information challenge. Toronto Pearson information challenge. Weather at 15002. Wind 010. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 over 10. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 3009. Approach. ILS runway 06 right.
So I missed both A380s. Missed one A380 by about 10 minutes. Well, that's on me.
Runway condition code 6.
And the other one went to runway 05. I didn't get scammed. That's what ATC decided.
Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6.
Nothing guaranteed here.
Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine.
No guarantees. Every time I come up, I have low, if not zero, expectations. And on more than one occasion, I've come up, especially up to the northwest corner of the airport, and been ready to press the record button, and either the battery's dead or I forgot a memory card. So, okay, here comes somebody.
Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway At 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present. Valid. At 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC if you have information challenge. Toronto Pearson information challenge. Weather at 15002. Wind 010. At 8. Visibility 15. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,500 over 10. Temperature 1. Dew point -5. Altimeter 009. Approach.
but looks like we got snow coming in. God, old man or old woman nature, or old man or old woman winter does not want to leave.
Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112.
So 5 more, I guess we'll try to go for an hour, so I guess maybe 5 or 6 more planes.
Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to
But at least the one good thing, when it's snowy, the lights are on.
Have information Delta. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527 Zulu. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast.
Oh, there you are.
Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. IL.
Another private.
Dry. Chemical residue present at 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to this requirement. Small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information about them. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of changes to this requirement. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Delta. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527 Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information about them. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527 Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. runway 05, runway condition code 6, dry, chemical residue present at 14273, runway surface condition, runway 06 right, runway condition code 6.
Did I read this correctly in Gabriel Luna? 81? Hello and good morning. Where are you watching from, if I may ask? And if you don't feel comfortable saying, that's okay. I think it's right around freezing, but it feels like a lot colder because there's a little bit of breeze, and half the time I have to have my gloves off.
Temperature 1, report -4, altimeter 3011, approach, ILS runway 06.
And yes, I will admit, this is getting close to noontime for arrivals. This is not exactly very busy for arrivals here.
Chemical residue present at 14273, runway surface condition, runway 06 right, runway condition code 6, dry, chemical residue present. At departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC of information delta. Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 15273. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface.
We got somebody coming in.
Dry. Chemical residue present at 14272.
Okay, rotate.
Runway 06.
Hopefully I don't make you dizzy.
Dry.
There you go.
Residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform.
It's not a super heavy, but it's not a narrow body.
Changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area.
Looks like WestJet.
Toronto Houston information delta. Weather at 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14272.
Okay.
Runway surface condition.
And looks like some more snow is. Another little band of snow is coming.
Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing.
Never say that I'm a fair weather person. I'm a fair weather golfer, but because my best video actually was at the start of a blizzard.
Weather at 15273. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow shower. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Report -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14113. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedure prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC. Weather at 1527. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Delta. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow showers. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 14272. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Delta. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow showers. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 1427. Runway surface condition. Runway
29. 623 Tower 107.
Prior to departure must inform ATC on contact.
She always has to
Aircraft
come
must
in and
notify
take over a
ATC of any
conversation.
changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information Delta. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527 Zulu. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow showers. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 1427 Zulu. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. 6. Dry. 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 Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to on contact. Toronto Pearson information Delta. Weather at 1527. Wind 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05.
So thank you to everyone for tuning in. Just wondering if anything big is coming in the next 5 to 10 to 15 minutes.
Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine and or ice clearance procedures prior to departure must inform the on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of changes to these requirements. Due to small bird activity in the Toronto area, inform ATC that you have information delta. Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 15273.
Thank you to everybody for tuning in. We have somebody coming. Might be a heavy.
Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code.
Or it might not be.
At 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of these changes. Inform ATC that you have information delta. Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 15272. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow showers. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway.
And the CDF might be busy.
Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present.
The CDF might have some customers.
Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearance procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of changes to these requirements. Small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information delta. Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 15272. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Light snow showers. 3,500 feet. Ceiling 4,300 overcast. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3011. Approach. ILS runway 06 right. Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 1.
Let's see, who's this?
Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearance procedures prior to departure must inform ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 15273. Wind 360.
So I think we're going to shut it down within the next 15 minutes.
3,500 feet.
Unless somebody knows of a heavy coming in within the next 15 minutes.
Landing runway 06 right. Departing runway 05. Runway surface condition. Runway 05. Runway condition code 6. Dry. Chemical
Let's check.
At 14270. Runway surface condition. Runway 06 right. Drive. Chemical residue present at 14112. Aircraft requiring engine or ice clearing procedures prior to departure must inform an ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform ATC that you have information delta. Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 1527 wind 360 at 8, visibility 10, light snow showers 3,500, ceiling 4,300 overcast, temperature 1, dew point -4, altimeter 3011, approach, ILS runway 06 right, landing runway 06 right, departing runway 05, runway surface condition, runway 05, runway condition code 6, drive, chemical residue present at 14273, runway surface condition, runway...
Oh, this guy's coming from Ottawa.
Runway condition code 6, drive, chemical residue present at 14113, aircraft requires contact, aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Goose and small bird activity.
Could that be a government plane? I don't think so.
Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 1527, wind 360 at 8, visibility 10, light snow shower 3,500, ceiling 4,300 overcast, temperature 1, dew point -4, altimeter 3011, approach, ILS runway 06 right, landing runway 06 right, departing runway 05, runway surface condition, runway 05.
I think we have an A220 coming in from Montreal.
Drive, chemical residue present. 7, runway 0.
A220 from La Ville de Montréal.
Drive, chemical residue present.
So Air Canada Airbus A220 from Montreal, YUL.
Prior to departure must inform an ATC on contact. Aircraft must notify ATC of any changes to these requirements. Inform ATC that you have information delta. Toronto Pearson information delta. Weather at 1527 wind 360 at 8, visibility 10, light snow showers 3,500 feet, ceiling 4,300 overcast, temperature 1, dew point -4, altimeter 011, approach, ILS runway.
So, okay, hello everyone. We're gonna shut down. Thank you to everyone for joining the stream, and thank you to those. I forget your first part of your name. Somebody Luna 81 or 82 for joining the chat. Much appreciated. This morning was an experiment to try to come down to 06 right and to have the live ATC working. Got to work on that. Okay, so thank you everyone, and we'll see you soon. Maybe not this afternoon, maybe not tonight, not tomorrow morning, but we'll see you soon. Tomorrow morning I can't come, and Wednesday at noontime I'll be busy. So if there's anything on Wednesday, it has to be morning or late afternoon or evening. Okay? So thank you everybody. Thank everyone for watching, and please take care of yourselves. And please be kind to the elderly and to little kids that are next. Okay? Bye.